Hopefully this works. It works. Alright. The game didn't blow up. And everything is all but fine. And now we get a shot at Aurelia's booty. I'd say all is well. And done. All right.
I urge you to remain calm. The battle raging above us is no cause for harm.
Yep, everything is as it should be. And this opens up. Alright, so let's see.
That is all.
Need you, I'll call.
Sure.
Screw this. Let's go pay him a visit. Like I said, don't be trigger happy. If he's got info, I don't want to hear him gurgle it through blood. He has horrible diction to start with.
The elevator's locked, you silly boy.
That's just great.
And
I do have a recording of the Marif talking sexy to Serena.
here
Custom
comes
Bot's
one of
favorite
the
squeeze.
faults of this
Nah,
game.
that wouldn't work.
We
Everything,
could
things
blackmail.
go on way too.
Sport of kings.
Things go on
Yahtzee, let's
for
go
way
find
too
ourselves
long.
one
The
soon to
characters
be outraged customs claptrap.
talk for
Get
way
that
too long,
recording
which
ready, Mox.
severely hold up the game.
Come back here! I am the law! The law doesn't make mistakes.
Hey,
And-
Lawbot!
You just interrupted an officer carrying out his duty.
We're here to file a complaint. Your awesome Marif's been breaking the law. We have evidence.
Breaking the law?
Why don't you tell me all about it?
Wait a
Thanks
minute.
for your concern, citizen. Rest assured it shall be logged. Long live the Marif.
Mox, hit it.
Oh, blimey, you really know how to listen to a bloke's problems. I'll give you that. You sure I can't book you for more,
Nope. Guns are
physical
crap.
services? I'm a
I
bloody
would
stress
really like
volcano
an ice
right
weapon
now, and I
with
can
this
do
up.
it.
I would really like an ice weapon. Ooh,
Relief?
You know that's not what geisha bots are programmed
That's-
for.
I will take that gun though.
Serena, really? I'm your Merith. You'd be doing cock. You're a public service. I'd make it worth your while. I'm
Oh yeah,
swimming in Dale
I've
money
noticed
right
that one
now.
of them. Yeah, one of them.
More challenge shot in the
The Marif's interfacing with my Serena? No! I feel so betrayed! And according to my record, the Marif doesn't have the appropriate paperwork to engage in such activities, which kind of makes my outrage morally
Good enough.
justifiable.
Awesome!
Hey, I'm with you, pal. Word is, he's got
Another appointment booked with Serena right now.
What?
Citizens, that was not. That may have sounded like my voice, but I've been impersonated by someone who sounds like me. I appreciate you allowing me privacy at this difficult time. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're all still talking, are you?
Right
This guy
there.
is so busted. Without an
Right there.
interorganic
That is
fertilization license,
basically the-
I'm gonna make his life a living hell.
Basically, is exactly
Moonstone,
how we all feel.
didn't get that. Don't come back now, you hear?
One thing I do have to
Come on, let's
say.
get into the elevator.
Yeah.
Come on, elevator, let's go!
don't think you're supposed to. That's. I don't think that's how
More
you.
like it.
I don't think that's how you stand in an elevator. But okay, or you do that.
Seriously, you idiot machine? The offices are up.
Right! I'm such a kidder. Up we go!
Wait.
Health and shields for you.
Oh, yeah, and also,
When you
I believe
think
this mod
murder,
also
think Marcus
largely boosts
munitions.
boost
Come back
quality,
anytime.
the quality of item drops.
Warning. Trespassing
Quality
on
of
government property
shops,
will result in
which
your
is
immediate death.
Really helpful,
Thank you.
considering that.
No tours today, sorry. Please exit through the gift shop, alright?
The quality of item drops in this game is really shocking. It's already stupid good.
Immortal words of the bard.
I'm not here. I left the building. That's what I did. I'm gone. Look.
Serena, my love! I speed to your side!
Yeah, and just in case you don't remember,
Officer, get that door open!
I don't take orders from civilians. However, as I was already going to do that,
We can talk this out, Jackie. I don't really work for Zarbman.
Officer T. Merritt,
Spoilers,
you
this-
are hereby
this guy's
under
a
arrest for
moron.
violating Alpha's Ethical Code 3110, forbidding unlicensed interplay between. Oh my God! You stole my girlfriend, you meatbag! Open this door! Ow! Serena!
Ha! Talk about your win-win. That's awesome. Let's move it!
Yep.
Jackie! You should have said you were down. You should have said so.
I traced the signal that took down our systems on Helios. Guess what? It came from here. Your office.
Signal?
Signal.
She made me do it.
Where did she come from? And please, lie to me. I really want you to lie to me.
I don't know. What are you going to do with me?
Nothing. I was just messing with you.
Good.
Get the hell out of here. I've been thinking. There's a way back to Helios.
And he's a horrible shot.
I surrender.
I was gonna let you live, dumb bastard! What is wrong with you? Oh, that was invigorating. Okay, yeah. Where was I?
Foreshadowing.
All right, my awesome master plan. Taking the fight
Or
to
should
Helios
I,
is
get-
gonna
or
need
should
no
I say
army, so head
foreshadowing?
down to Springs. I'll explain on the way. I'm gonna stay here. Gonna go through that Marif stuff. We're making a freaking robot army, baby. Hell yeah. Shopping list simple. Some serious combat chassis.
Top-of-the-line military AI to run them. Word is, Springs is a lady for the AI. Hey, Mox, you know where I can build me some kick-ass robot bodies?
Since that giant laser's gonna kill, well, everyone, I know who might be willing to scout around for hardware. Let me talk to them and get back to you.
Sounds good. Let's hustle, people. We got a moon to save.
What did you think of Jack when you first met him, Bill?
Considering he was the guy Moxie left you for, I didn't like him.
You don't like anybody.
I like Brick.
Booyah!
Well, that was sweet. But, first impressions are everything. Crap.
Need the best quality healthy and shields.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that.
You know what?
Don't die.
This is gonna help.
Who's more valuable?
We need more ice damage, so. With Aurelia, you really want the ice damage. But unfortunately, I think ice good. Oh yeah, BT goes. There's that.
That laser is utterly delightful.
A fantastic day for capitalism.
That's every day. Every day.
Don't get killed.
Oi. One pause. I will have to say this.
Good riddance to that stupid narrative.
I hate dragons. How you going? I finally got all my stuff back here. Welcome to my store, Springs Emporium O Stuff. There was an F, but that fell off.
Boss Nova. Oh, boss. Oh, I think this is the kind of the weapons you get from the having stuff from.
You do the thing, you get the reward. Is this unclear for you?
All right, get it. All right. Anyways.
Moxie said you're after some military AI. Big soz. But your best bet's a mate of mine, a little ankle biter by the name of Pickle. Lives in the Outlands. He's almost impossible to reach, mind, but I can help with that. Take this scrambler. Now then, I'll upload coordinates of an old Dahl garage to your
Yeah,
Echo.
this is the same
Get
one.
going.
Tales of the
I'll explain
Borderlands.
on the way.
Unfortunately, I don't think you probably can't get that legit nowadays, considering like yeah, Telltale is freaking dead.
There's something you can do for me.
Just for the XP. None of these are worth it, and most.
G'day! My grinder, Bessie, finally died and I need to scrounge up a couple of spare parts. Grinder parts don't grow on trees, but luckily I've got wind of 2 scab grinders you can investigate. Don't worry, they're both stolen, so it's not like you'll be robbing honest folk. The first one's on the back of the buggy. I'm sending the coordinates to your Echo. Let's go shopping! Grinders are real machines.
Yes, they are.
Some Dahl tech that came my way a while back. They take random pieces of tech you don't want and recombine them into useful gear. Weapons, shields, whatever floats your boat.
Wait.
Rip a little Ernest too.
I was half certain she was T-posing, but you know what? I could totally be imagining. Hold on. No. And you. I'm going to put this here, just because, out of sentimental value, and of course.
No, I put it here somewhere.
Wait.
Hello, I keep you breathing, yes?
Yes, you do.
Do not die. You good for business. Nana, take care of you. I have job for you. You take. Yes. I have big problem. Medical refrigerator she break. Organs, tissue samples, dinner, all get for 'em soon. I need special ice. It keeps things cool long time. You fetch special ice from special place. I pay you. Yes.
Drilling for natural resources and obliterating the native creatures as a result. The Hammerlock family pastime.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good. You take drill now.
I will say this: Aurelia has some excellent, legit has some great lines. Like, she's actually a legit fun character to listen to, just because how much of a well, quite frankly, how much of a huge bitch she is. you know. And I don't use that word. I don't use that word. I don't use that word. Light. I don't use that word lightly. But it is one that fits her. And piece of Zapadon.
These are best quality hilt and shields. Farewell. Fire gun already.
Well, that is an ice rifle.
Always happy to do business with a vault hunter.
Oh, unfortunately.
Thanks for popping your head out, love.
Right on! There you are! I'll send you to the dark side! It ain't easy to get to Pickle's place on foot, but I can help you out with... Ready for it? A stingray. It's old dial tech. They're not much to look at, but Moxie tinkered with the design, so now they jump like a skag in heat. Problem is, stingrays aren't easy to get your meat hunts on. So happens that Scrambler, came my way. It's supposed to unlock digistructing at the old dial garage I'm sending you to. Once you unlock a stingray there, I'll fix it so all Moon Zoomies are stingrayed up.
Yeah. First, let's go have some fun with these guys.
No, I don't think you'll be getting away.
This is one of the guns I got from a shop. So yeah. This mod really does not only boost the quality of shot items to a ridiculous degree in a game that already has things worth buying. Oh yeah, I'm BT'd up, and also she's really good at two things: sniping and alright. In practice, she's about as good as you're about as good. But and that was me big sniper.
You lick me.
You know what? First, let's tweak some audio. Yeah. I'm gonna regret it when we get to the actual dialogues, but for now, I want to hear a little more of Aurelia. Alright, and boing! These. I guess. Alright, I don't really need any of these, but they'll be good for money. frankly, yeah. Yeah, and one major fault of this game is that oftentimes the areas are, well, when you're moving on foot out in the moon, things get plenty sluggish. Not in the, you just move really slow, and quite frankly, a lot of places here are just really, the environments are just really huge. So sometimes it's not exactly all that. It's really not worth it to try. Oh, yeah. And
Icing cave is special. Contain methane, ethane, and other N. Stay very cold for a long time. You for quick, get very cold and have nasty creatures. Stay cool though, hey? Nina make joke.
not a very funny one, but I guess effort is everything. Yeah. Yeah. Just even.
Trail works good.
Yeah. Quite frankly, most of the NPCs from pre-sequel NPCs
They want to play. Play them dead and get Nina ice.
are just range from mostly average, mostly. All right, none of them are. Very few are worth a thing. Worth a digging. And also another major fault of the game is you gain your weapon slots way too slow.
Why these dangerous things here? Get specialized and get drill and put in new plates.
Okay, and
There, specialized gate. Good, drill look done here. Put in new place so we can get more specialized.
and it. Yeah, this
Get drill.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. A laser shot. Yeah. Turns out a laser shotgun can put in work.
Drill, little thing.
If only I had like a laser. Had a laser ice elemental shot. An ice elemental weapon. That would put in work. An heck, an ice elemental Mal. An ice cryo Malon would be excellent on this character. Yeah, as I said, things go on for way too long. This is one of those games that really insists that it really takes pride in
Good.
what
Get ice.
it has
Then
to
have
say.
drill in new place. Ice good. Put drill somewhere new. One more time.
Hey, mate. My trace getting as warm as a kraken's butthole. Deliver me that special ice and I'll give you a Bulger shotgun.
Warning, entering vacuum.
That's right.
Meat and bloods is strange ice. It's not normal.
I'm sure it's not.
Big sugar off take Nina's drill. Kill.
Yeah. Unfortunately, since
skate.
And
You take drill now.
yes, yes.
Хорошо, you do well. Bring ice and drill to Nina. Quick! Something here smell bad.
Don't forget about my drink. It's virtually a medical emergency.
Yeah, and there is Claptracks VA doing a really terrible Australian accent. Probably not that much better than not that much better than me, but there you go. Hey, buddy. I remember the shotgun being good. I also forget what she gives you. Oh, this. Oh, God, that. That bastard.
Look at that! I'm airborne!
Wait.
Search the debris and find me the unassembler linkage. Should be one. They're super tough bits of kit.
You mean this one?
Everything else here is toast. No worries. There's still that second grinder. It's in a bandit camp set up in an old train station. It's run by some feral scavs called the Boosters. If you like, you could go over there, explain I need some spare parts, they'll be all, oh, sure thing, help yourself, mate. Ha, right. I'm updating your echo now. Go kill those crook sons of taints.
Well, don't worry, I wasn't planning to ask this. Oh, yes. This place. And... oh. Me? Oh, hey, howdy. This character, Aurelia. She's a DLC character. Basically her, oh, crap. Oh, well, if I knew you were coming here, I'd just give you, I'd totally show you her,
well, get your own. This one's
echelon.
totes taken.
Well, anyways, her thing is that she's good at sniping and ice damage, which is a new thing in this game. And yeah,
Disgusting. I love it.
yeah. And her character is that she's really, really rich and a really pompous bitch. That might sound mean, but that is completely accurate to her character. That is...
Gotcha!
And and because she's super rich and super pompous, she has some really good lines. Like one of her favorite, there's a crit line that I really like.
Thank you, thank you.
Not that one. Not that one. Yep.
Better not have bled on me.
That one's pretty good. No, the one I like is her going. Now somebody clean that up whenever she pops ahead. And you know what? Yeah. I'm kind of hopefully going for a snipe. I hopefully get a gun that's I get like an ice elemental sniper. For some reason, it's been hard to find a good ice elemental gun so far.
Stay in one place, would you?
So this is my main source of ice damage. It's super. It's a solid source because it's effectively. Yeah, this is them. Basically, this action skill is literally them trying to find a way to find a skill that actually benefits sniping. Because in past characters don't really character skills don't really sync well with the sniping gameplay, or at least in practice. Like, Mordecai's bird is basically just a screen nuke, while Zero's is more good.
Now somebody clean that up.
Yeah, that's the line. That's the line. Oh yeah, these guys haven't really leveled up. Oh yeah, another major feature of the game is lasers, which really is just which as guns are just pretty dang good.
They told me you were a persistent one, even when your wrists are slapped. Well, I'll have a special surprise waiting for you.
Also, a major feature is that since you're out in space, more than often oxygen, jetpacks and oxygens are a thing, but
Thank you.
oh what? Well, he didn't. Well, his day got jacked. Oh yeah, speaking of Jack, Handsome Jack is a super duper big part of this game because this is back when he was a big gaming's biggest new character. And basically, so basically, Gearbox decided that we need an entire game dedicated to his villain origin story. And for some reason, it has to be in Space Australia. Oh yeah, you. Hold on. Thank you. And pop. No wait, what? Yeah, a major thing you like. Jetpacks will basically allow you to do double jumps and ground pounds. Of course, your jetpack, because your jetpack is also your oxygen tank. The idea is that you have to be really careful about your resources. In practice, it's just more pain in the ass. Yes, yeah, this, well, sort of. It's more basically how Jack went from kind of a piece of shit, kind of a prick to a huge prick. Yeah, this is Jack's villain origin story. Oh no, I agree. I agree. This game has a lot of really frustrating features. This is why I'm playing. This is why I decided to mess around with mods. I'm using something called the community mods, which basically adds a bunch of quality of life features, and yeah. For one, it adds the. Oh yeah, you.
Better not have bled on me.
Yeah. So basically, this character is her main backstory is that she is Sir Hammerlock's sister, and she is super rich and super evil. Because in the pre-sequel, a lot of the characters are, most of the player characters are characters that have been in the series before, and two of them are jobbers in Borderlands 2. Like, for example, and one of them, and also because, as I said, this game really duper loves Handsome Jack. One of the characters is just Handsome Jack's body double, which is just an excuse just to play Handsome Jack. Like, the body double himself is actually a decently written character. It's actually kind of interesting character-wise, but quite frankly, it's just a blatant excuse to play Handsome Jack. I actually messed around. And
Better not have bled on me. Now is the time Alistair would study the body and learn from it, so I won't do that. Thank you.
yeah, these guys are severely underleveled.
Stay in one place, would you? On the rock.
Yes, that is basically it. That is basically this game in a nutshell. Sort of. Yeah. Basically. Like. Yeah. So, yeah, basically in this case.
No sign of Rooster Booster. He must have chickened out.
So, yeah. Basically, Handsome Jack is the guy you're. You're working for. Oh, yeah, her. Oh, yeah, her melee attack. It's just a bitch slap.
Let's see if this works.
It should.
Bingo! Just what we need to crack open
very
that
well.
stubborn grinder.
Like the whole premise is that in this game you're actually working for Jack because he hired you to go hunt a vault, and also some jerk gets in your way. So you have to go be big damn heroes and save the moon, save Space Australia.
Warning, oxygen levels at 50% and dropping.
Yeah, that's one of the big main quality of life features. You basically automatically pick up this game's version of Iridium.
Nice. Now, get to a safe distance, set that detonator, and we'll be good to go. That's probably far enough.
Oh yeah, and if you run out of air, you start very, very, very slowly losing health that you gain back once you... it's slow enough that you're probably almost never gonna actually die of suffocation. Also, the character you're talking to, Springs, she's one of the more tolerable characters of this game. Even though really her only shtick is that her main trait is that she's very Australian and she has a huge crush on one of the player characters, Athena. Like they make.
The dogs of affluence.
And yeah, if I recall, I actually got a legendary off of that guy. Not a very good one, but I did. Not a very good one, especially since this play style. But yeah, the oxygen system is kind of really pointless, quite frankly. So so I'm hoping that this game. So yeah, let's just slap this fly to death. Yeah. Basically, alright, so if you can't tell, this character's action skill is just that she... Oh. It's a light weapon, so I mess with that. My general rule with these types of games is that I do not pick up any weapon that is basically I do not pick up like the lowest tier rarity weapons, white weapons. I basically just ignore them on instinct. Oh yeah, and also there's this Easter egg, which is kind of weird, but ultimately just at least it's some extra treasure. And yes, that is exactly her personality. She's she's Australian and gay. That is exactly her personality. And of course, I have yet to show you Pickles, because that character is probably one of the worst characters. That character is probably the worst character in this game. Basically, imagine if Tiny Tina was talk like a British a Dickensian street urchin, like, or at least what, like she talked in a shitty Cockney accent, was ugly as hell, and put you on some really long fetch quests that force you to trek half a mile across, do a ton of backtracking. So yeah, this game has issues. It also has some really smug. It also gets some of the worst smug. It also definitely has some more problematic, some writing that comes off as well really smug and woke in the most annoying ways possible. Marcus the Second, Marcus the Fourth. I'm not gonna ask questions, and here we go. If that's a reference to something, then I'm not getting it. and you get a shitty trim chest. All these are dog crap. But yeah, basically one of the biggest problems is that if you move really, you feel like you move really slow while you're out in there.
Warning, oxygen levels at half.
Thank you. Yeah, this oxygen system really just exists just to be a huge waste of time. Just exists just to like bug the crap out of you. You know what's a game that I would compare this to? Arkham Origins. It's basically a spin-off that was farmed out to other developers and kind of based off of like, and the main shtick of it is it's really based off of like, it's based off of and the main shtick is really that it's based off of it's essentially a villain origin story, and it's really based off of like a villain's like popularity of a villain, and it's in many ways inferior to its original games. It adds a few decent features, but mostly it's inferior to the game it's built off of in almost every way. And yeah, I really feel bad about saying that a character's main personality is that she is nice and gay, but I know that sounds really horrible to say, but there really isn't much else to say about her, and ultimately she's just kind of boring. I'm doing this side quest mostly because it opens up a feature. It opens up one of the main features of it. It opens up the grinder, which is basically you dump a bunch of weapons and hope you get something good out of it.
I forgot about that door. Combo's 8008. Don't ask me how I know.
Subtle.
At least the place still has power.
Thank you. Shut up.
Skirts and left Elpis, they integrated Moxie's improvements into the production model. They deny it though. Plug in the scrambler to that Digistruct machine. Yeah, that's it. Now just order yourself up a Stingray.
You shut up. Shut up. I can show you, if you want, like, I'll later just pop out and show you some of the player characters for this game. Because, alright, and...
And I've been able to hack their system to copy a fresh plan over, so you'll be able to Digistruct
this is
these
how she
anywhere
rides
from
it,
now on.
basically
Now
side.
get your backside to see Pickle. Though feel free to get a feel for her first.
Because
See
it
what
really
she can
is a
do.
classy lady. This is not her default hairstyle, by the way. It's just one that I like. I think right now, this is around this area. This is where you can actually find find audio logs for Wilhelm. And I remember those actually being kind of fun. But I kind of can't be arsed to bother looking for
Now
these.
you're on a Stingray, you can jump that, no worries. Probably.
Uh-oh. And alley-oop. Wait. No, wait. One button. 1, 2, 3. Crap. Crap.
Shine time, maggot!
I gotta remember. That is basically her that is basically her entire shtick. She is...
Nice. I've told Pickle you're coming. Just go meet him.
You...
Vault Hunter, this is Colonel Zarpedon of the Lost Legion. Soon Elpis will be rubble. I will
that's
be
the
dead from
villain.
explosion along with
She is
everyone
very,
on
very
Elpis,
boring.
and most of those living on Pandora below. I've seen you fight, and I respect your skill. If you agree to leave now, I will send you an interstellar ship. We will not follow you. Think it over.
Pretty good deal. Why didn't you take it? What do you think we were? A bunch of mustache-twirling villains? Jack hired us to kill bad guys, get paid, and help people. No different from you. You say you're anything like us, and I'll kill you where you stand.
Konnichiwa, everybody. Wanna play another round of bunkers and badasses?
Not now, Tina.
Oh, right. Serious time. My bad.
Oh yeah, and that's the main, yeah, and that's basically the whole thing is that oh yeah, Athena is actually narrating the story. Because she's the one who has to tell Jack's origin. She's the one talking about Jack's villain origin story, because it turns out because as it said, that's a story that we totally need to hear. Yeah, this is the legendary I got. It's not good. Yeah. I can sell that.
If you're bleeding, come see me. It's good choice. Nina, see you.
Yeah.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions.
Yeah.
May it help you. Good luck.
Yeah. Also, one of the benefits of this character is that this character actually, because her thing is because she's super rich, she literally starts with purple rarity weapons, and $30,000 in cash. So basically, the early game is basically a huge cinch. Wait, and I probably should change this.
Warning, no atmosphere detected.
Oh yeah, one of the biggest problems of this game is that you get your weapon slots so late. Like, by this time, like, heck, in 2, you basically get your weapon slot in, you basically get your weapon slot as soon as you hit Sanctuary. Which is basically the time when you should, this game should have. And by the time you should, and this game really should have given you your weapons as soon as you hit this game's town. So yeah, I'm just stuck with two weapon slots right now. Yeah, Nina is tolerable as a character, because I don't think there's any character that I really super enjoy.
Thank you for popping your head out, love.
And Springs doesn't get actually all that super interesting until Well, until Tales of the Borderlands. And that's mostly because you actually get to see her interacting with a theme. And that's mostly because of her... That's mostly she's kind of her as an accessory to Athena.
Clean that up.
Yeah, and I recall you can find Nisha's audio logs here. Yeah, this is one of those levels where you really... This feels like you really ought to be using a vehicle. It would have been much more tolerable to use a vehicle. Maybe I am. Let's see. Yep, I should have. Yep, I left my vehicle there. But you know what? Let's just get to pickles, just so you can truly understand what I mean by him being. As awesome as it is, her weapon is kind of sort of the implementation of the idea is just kind of like they realized that they weren't really sure what to do with it, the character, so they just said, you know what, let's just give her a cryo AO, let's just give her a mobile AOE. Yep, and this is where... Alright, beep. No, this isn't it. I remember Nisha having an... I remember this is one of the places where you can find niches.
You're really
Slow down!
Ow!
Nisha's logs, because it's one of those... Because like the second game, all the characters have like at least have like 4 logs related to their backstory. So, I think. Jack's body double also has some because he was clear because he's basically a pre-order bonus, so they at least were able to properly implement his stuff into the base. Oh yeah, this one.
One day, my dog got bit by a frenzy crutch hiding in the tall grass. Eyes went red, lips went blue. Acted normal otherwise, though. I thought maybe she was immune. Maybe I caught a break.
Yeah. Should I just tell you... Why don't I just tell you, the whole backstory right here and right now? Because I don't think I'm gonna find them all. I seriously doubt I can find them all here. Let's just say that Nisha's backstory is, well, it's kind of sad as shit, but it's kind of sad as hell, but it's still not necessarily gonna make you like her anymore. Well. I just have to remember. Yeah, I think this one has like a timer. This one has a timer attached to it, but you know what? Can't be ours fun. Alright. So, if you don't know already, Nisha was in Borderlands 2. Nisha's whole thing in Borderlands 2 was that she's She's the sheriff in Borderlands 2. She's basically some random job. She's basically some.
It's Jack, right? I'm Roland. Moxie dropped me a line. Said you need a hand building robots. My colleague Lilith and I spotted some old doll industrial complexes dotted around the area. A scout around might solve your hardware problem. We'll let you know.
Sounds good. Echo me when you got something.
Yeah, long story short, Nisha's main thing in BL2 is that she killed Brick's dog. Oh yeah, this game is literally makes a big deal about how she is an objectively awful person, and but basically her backstory is that she had a really horrible shitty mom. She once had a puppy that she really liked. That puppy went rabid and attacked her. That's her backstory, and that is why she murdered Brick's puppy. That is literally her backstory. Yes. Oh, and also prepare for the majesty. That is Pickles. Pickle, not Pickles. That'd be actually pretty hilarious if it was
Why
Pickles.
loot the dead when you can buy from me?
Yeah, oh yeah, BT Dubs. You can totally just find legendaries in the shop, and that's just in the base game.
A pleasure.
But I can't find a decent cryo weapon when I need it. Yeah, I don't want that.
I'm always happy to take your money. Thank you very much. Do not die. Welcome to my humble shop.
But I will say this: but I will say this: gameplay-wise, Nisha is super fun to play. Mostly because
Whoa, the things they got over there look bang tidy. Here to help, if the price is right.
I'll let him speak for himself.
Good to meet ya.
I can already tell I'm going to regret this.
Spring says you're trying to get your mitts on some military AI.
You just spoke what's in my thoughts.
It's your lucky day. You can half-inch one from the Drakensberg. I hear the bosun and the skipper who run that place are well-known collectors of rare and nifty intelligences of the artificial persuasion. Trouble is, it's not like you can just walk right up to the place and ask to have an AI.
Incorrect.
Cocky, eh? Fair enough. They're a tricky pair, but maybe they'll let you on board right off the bat. I'm updating your Echo with the most direct route there. Truth is, I've had my eye on that wreck for a while, and you going in for a bit of a look-see would let me do a bit of shopping myself.
Yeah, prepare for more dialogue like that.
Attention, entering positive atmosphere.
And this is one of the
A fantastic day
worst.
for capitalism.
But if you want a really funny backstory, you want the really funny stuff. There's Wilhelm's backstory. Wilhelm's epilogues are actually pretty funny because it's literally him talk. Because it's just literally him. The whole thing is just that he's really straight. He's horrific. He's annoyingly to the point.
Stranger, follow me.
Oh yeah, I have to turn in her side quest, and of course she decides to just jog at her own
Welcome
pace.
to my humble shop.
See old Bessie over there? Slot the unassembler linkage and the recombiner matrix into her. Let's see if that does the trick. Yes! Looks like she's back from the dead, but we need to make sure. These babies can, if you're lucky, spit out nice shiny equipment, but you have to know what to put in them first. Kind of like a recipe. Put in any three weapons
kind
of
of
the
regret
same quality and you
kind of
might
selling
get back
that
a weapon
legendary,
of a higher
that
quality.
shitty legendary shield
Sweet, eh?
because
I've got some
as
old
dog
ones on the
shit as
table
it
over
was,
there.
I
Use them.
probably could have grinded it to.
Dull grinder technology. Grinding what you find. You still there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use these, so screw it.
Feed 3 items, soldier. Dull grinder, ready for service. Grinder technology is trademark protected.
What?
Grinder is ready to operate.
Alright. 2. Trace. Oh.
Basic training, soldier. That's invalid.
Oh.
'Twas the night before moon.
Now feed them into the grinder. Let's see what she spits out.
Ah, just like investing, but with more murder.
Grinder technology is trademark protected. 3 items to grind.
Alright.
Grind.
It's not working. Yeah, these things. I really should have been. Yeah, I really should have kept
These
those
babies
legendaries.
come with a lot of recipes.
Yep.
But unfortunately, there's no
And it's dog
instruction
shit,
manual.
so
You'll
we're
just
not
have
gonna
to
keep it.
experiment. Though I do remember someone telling me using moonstones will ensure you always get the best possible items out of them. Well, good luck, and thanks for the help.
Oh yeah. That is actually super good. That I believe is one of the. I think that's actually one of the items you get for pre-ordering, but and the mod actually and this mod actually just adds that to the base game. So.
See you soon. Farewell, friend.
That's some heavy stuff.
Oh yeah, and
The laser's just a distraction from the real.
Glad you got your priorities right. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this dumb drill, though.
oh crap. Yeah.
This calls for a toast.
Yeah, I might as well spec fully into this. Yeah, that was one of those,
Nina keep you alive. Nina
let's
say
see.
you...
Yeah, that's good. Calling the herd. You can run if you only died. Yeah, this, yeah, basically, well, I'll just straight up say it. This tree is basically pure sniper, pure ice damage. And this basically this skill tree requires a second player, so it's pointless to go into it.
Guns, guns, guns. Tear the
But
bad
luckily
guys
now I
into
actually
one,
have
huh?
a decent ice gun. Yeah. Also, fun fact about Pickles, he steals money whenever you're talking to him. Yeah, basically whenever you talk to the character, he steals money from you. Like, the game doesn't tell you that, but that's...
And no questions asked.
I'll keep that.
Good luck.
Yeah, at this point, I don't really care about that. I wonder if that quest is available. No. Yeah. As I said, he's the guy who plays Claptrap's original voice. Original VA is does a real shit accent. Oh yeah, well,
What you looking for?
Looking for this. All right, since we've got ourselves an ice shotgun.
Thanks for the moonstone, chump. One bone every minute. Don't tell no one I was here.
Thanks, Randy. Have fun with your lawsuits. But yeah, I know that there's actually a mission with a hammerlock, and if you play as Aurelia, she has some pretty fun reactions. Oh yeah, while we're here, I actually put her personal echolog in the bank, just because I wanted to save it just for occasions like this. Yeah, dear sister. And
hello, dear sister. I'm sure that necrotic lump of tissue you call a heart skipped a beat when I opened your condescending message. As pleased as I would be to have your emotionless, creature-murdering presence in my home, I must respectfully decline your request to be housed in my mobile surveying platform during your quote-unquote holiday on Pandora. Indeed, I would be delighted if we never came within 1,000 miles of one another. By all means, spend some of Mum and Dad's blood money on a ticket. By all means, indiscriminately murder the wondrous creatures I came here to study. By all means, get your butlers to carry you around in a palanquin sewed from the skins of crying children. But don't you dare presume to be worthy of my presence after the decades of teasing and torment you put me through. I want nothing to do with you. Sincerely, Sir Hammerlock.
yep. I wonder if that used. No, and back there. So yeah, that there is Aurelia. That there is Aurelia's summed up.
One of those Hyperion mongrels playing it.
Oh yeah, this is one. This is like the This is just a DLC arena place.
Hello, Sanctuary.
Oh yeah.
Guess who's back from hunting vaults on other planets? Did you miss us?
And I'm the nerd. I mean, what's the deal here, you guys? First, Lilith is like, hunt the vault on Epta. And then she's like, don't kill the other vault hunters. Bring back the one chick you found. War is coming.
Ooh, you brought back a new vault hunting buddy? I want to meet her.
No, you don't. Aurelia is the meanest. What's all this about Athena and some guardian and war?
I'm Athena. I was relating to present company the story of how Jack rose to power.
You can never be too well armed. Tear the bad guys a new one, huh? Don't die. I need your business. I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
Yep. this game, if this is one of those, what's the level range for this DLC? I've actually never tried the DLC for this game, which is why I actually bought it on a deal. Oh, okay. Alright, just want to know. Yep, I can't. Yep, I can't do it. I am literally half a level and one half level away. But yeah. And yes, those were the Borderlands 2 player characters. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, and one positive I will say about this game, even in base mode, is that items actually sell shit worth a damn. And Dex 13.5, that's the Claptastic DLC, so. You know what? Let me just. Yep, that's me. Yeah, I decided to mess around with a doppelganger. Just out of funsies, but anyways, that's about me. That's probably about it for me, like ranting and raving about this game. But like, I will say that one of the good things is that this game's. But yeah, there are some positives, but kind of a lot of design flaws that basically outweigh it. So, and this game and this patch is mostly a bandage for most of them, and adds in features that, like Borderlands 2, should have been in the base game. But yeah, so that's it. And that's it. Peace out.